The astrology of April puts you right in the eye of the storm. Everything is happening all at once. Huge developments for you and those you love. But while you're growing at a rapid pace, you're also having a hard time feeling those changes in your body. What you're going through is likely more obvious to others than it is to you, so keep the besties close and ask for feedback. At the month's 11th hour, your ruling planet Mars touches down into your sign and allows you to really feel how far you've come. Last month's lunar eclipse in Libra brought a breakup or a proposal, nothing in between. Either way, your priorities in relationships are shifting, and this month, you're learning how to better communicate your own needs. Instead of focusing on others, spend time getting back in touch with yourself. The conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus on the 20th marks a culture shift in how you spend both your money and your time. Then the full moon on the 23rd brings your first test. Is this risk worth the reward? There's a lot of work to do behind the scenes this month, Taurus. Both eclipse season and Mercury retrograde have you wanting to clean up your act. Now's the time to detox from social media, shop around for a new therapist, and book that weekend getaway upstate for some peace of mind. You're happy to stay off grid until the dust clears. Once your season begins on the 19th, happy solar return, and especially once Venus enters your sign on the 29th, you're rested, hydrated, and ready to take on life's next great challenge. Love horoscope. The full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd marks a culmination for your closest relationships. Whether you're single or partnered, this will be a moment when you're very aware of give and take in your life. Who inspires you to commit? Who convinces you to walk away? Money horoscope. Be careful spending this month, as Mercury retrograde in your unconscious sector can inspire clicking buy without thinking things through. The best course of action is to stick to your budget and avoid any unnecessary expenses. You'll feel much more in control of your finances in May and June. April is full of reunions for you, Gemini. Mercury's retrograde in your friendship sector, and all of your past co-workers, college besties, and former frenemies are coming out of the woodwork. It's exhausting to face so many memories while also restructuring your current ideas around career, industry, and community. Past, present, and future are happening all at once, and for you, it's to reveal the true nature of your community and support system. Conversations you began back in mid-March won't conclude until mid-May. Impatience is your habit, but try to enjoy this process of negotiation. Love horoscope. Romance has been a frustrating topic for you over the last year. Whether you're single and getting constantly ghosted or led on, or partnered and having be too long distance with your partner, love has been hard to pin down. May brings a hopeful new era for your romantic life. Hang on until then. Money horoscope. The solar eclipse on the 8th brings an intriguing opportunity to start a business or earn more for your unique gifts. Follow any leads you get amongst your friends and community. What seems too good to be true at first may end up being the perfect fit. Career breakthroughs and public-facing pivots are the name of the game for you this April, Cancer. The solar eclipse in Aries on the 8th makes a wish come true in your professional life, and much of the first part of your month is spent celebrating this momentous accomplishment. Once you come down from the high of achievement in the second half, though, the pressure is on to put in the work and prove that you deserve all this success. Remember that the stakes are already high, you don't have to put any extra heat on yourself. Love horoscope. If you're feeling stuck in your relationship, tension builds to either break new ground or get out. If you're single, you're likely to find love in a place of higher learning. Sign up for a night class, go to every book signing at the local shop, or drop into a French film at the indie cinema. Money horoscope. The career breakthroughs you're experiencing also come with financial gains. It's exciting to feel valued, but you also might be feeling overwhelmed by managing the resources coming your way. Once Taurus season arrives, make time to sit down with a financially savvy friend and get your accounts in order. Lately, it's felt like your little corner of the world has gotten much smaller than usual. Friends are getting married and leaving the city. Your bestie has a new all-consuming job, and your sister has a brand new baby. The notifications aren't popping up and your schedule is clearing out. It's painful to say goodbye to all these ways you used to fill your time. But remember that you're clearing out space so that you have room to embrace a new journey of your own. The solar eclipse on the 8th is when you must decide about a major travel or education opportunity. Follow your curiosity. Love horoscope. Tension builds over shared resources in your relationship this month. If you've been crashing with your partner without establishing clear boundaries, avoiding opening a joint bank account, or nervous around asking, "What are we?" the conversation can no longer be avoided. Money horoscope. Mercury retrograde always brings a chance for you to reevaluate your finances, and this time your focus is on saving up for an exciting travel or education opportunity. What if instead of thinking, "I can't afford this," you reframed the problem as, "How do I get that cash? What's worth taking a risk?" You might feel like you're going through it in private this month. What you're dealing with is all the stuff that one isn't supposed to bring up in polite conversation: debts, taxes, and loss. Your ruling planet Mercury is retrograde through the 25th, and your mission is reconfiguring your emotional and financial obligations so that you can live a fuller life. The power dynamics are crystal clear under this influence, and you may realize that you need to say goodbye to a few things and a few people before you get crushed under the weight. Love horoscope. Exciting developments are approaching for your love life as the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction on the 20th marks a lifestyle shift for both your intimate relationships and home life. The vibe is meeting a lover on a magical foreign vacation and never looking back at your old life. Money horoscope. The eclipses and Mercury retrograde are forcing you to confront debts and liabilities all month. Though it may feel overwhelming to face all that you owe at once, relief comes when you rip off the band-aid and confront what you're working. April's a month of falling in love for you, Libra. But this isn't a slow burn romance. It's a hot and steamy affair. The solar eclipse in Aries on the 8th sparks a new connection, clarifies a situationship, and rewires your desires when it comes to romance. Beyond flirtation, you're also revisiting connections with business partners, besties, and even your therapist. All kinds of intimacy are ready for an upgrade under these skies. Be patient as things remain in review mode until Mercury stations direct on the 25th, after which new dynamics will feel more like progress. Love horoscope. Love is the thing this month for you, Libra, especially as your ruling planet Venus spends the entire month in Aries and your relationship sector. You're doing the honeymoon phase in your own way. Who says this kind of happiness can't last? Money horoscope. The Jupiter-Uranus conjunction on the 20th brings a culture shift for your debts, shared resources, and an earned income. This influence marks a new era for your relationship to abundance and being taken care of. You've experimented with all kinds of financial independence since 2018. What's really starting to click? Whether it's for reasons related to health, relationships, or a spiritual practice, you need to make major changes to your lifestyle this month. The solar eclipse in Aries makes your limits very clear when it comes to your day job and other obligations. Do you really need to have so much on your plate? Or could you offload some of these errands? A lot of this restructuring is in service of you having more fun and space to play. Stop trying to figure out the right thing to do and figure out what it is you actually want. Love horoscope. The Jupiter-Uranus conjunction on the 20th marks a culture shift for your romantic relationships. Whether you're single or partnered, you're ready to sign new terms and conditions of intimacy. Relationships are something you tend to be rigid about, but finally you're finding more freedom in the unknown. Money horoscope. Just as you're finding more freedom in your relationships this month, you're also experiencing fresh financial privileges. Late May is when you might get lucky with a grant, loan, or benefactor, so try to connect with those who could help you find that support. Eclipse season and Mercury retrograde have you deep in the throes of a spicy new romance or creative project. You're feeling more confident than ever around what love is meant to be cultivated and what flings are meant to be composted for better soil. At the same time, you're feeling energized to get your own daily life back in order. Dating around is fun, but it's also taking a toll on your sleep and your bank account. The conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus on the 20th marks a culture shift for your lifestyle. By month's end, you're focused on decluttering and getting back in shape. Love horoscope. Romance is in the air this month. If you're single, you might run into an old friend at a party and feel a spark. If you're partnered, Mercury retrograde is a great time to reignite passion and figure out how to have more fun together. Money horoscope. Whether you're in the process of buying a home, traveling to see family, or rushing to find a new apartment, it feels like all of your cash is going toward building or rebuilding your foundation. You reach a breaking point on the 10th where you have to decide whether it's worth it to keep spending outside your means just to be comfortable. Major shifts in both your family and career have you feeling anxious. You're finding it difficult to continue the same old slog through daily life. Though you're always up for a challenge, many of your nearest and dearest are also having a rough go of it and not taking it well. If you're not careful, you might burn out trying to take care of everyone else. You can only distract yourself with errands and obligations for so long. When you feel the urge to add yet another assignment to your plate, grab a pen and journal instead. Love horoscope. The full moon in Scorpio on the 23rd is one of your most social nights of the year, and if you're single, the days surrounding this full moon are a great time to circulate and try to meet someone. Though you're usually most focused on longevity and stability in a relationship, what you're craving now is someone who really gets you and shares your interests. Don't settle for anyone who bores you. Money horoscope. The solar eclipse in Aries on the 8th brings some unexpected news about debts or loans. That huge bill you had coming up this summer might get paid more easily than you think. Whether you're getting help from family or a discount on your rent, enjoy the relief. Hard deadlines, meticulous edits, and constant shifts in your daily schedule are on the docket for April. The solar eclipse in Aries on the 8th and Mercury retrograde have you not only busier than ever, but determined to figure out a routine that works for you. At the top of the month, you use your busy schedule to justify spending way outside your budget, skipping groceries, ordering takeout, and picking up something every time you mindlessly wander into a Sephora on break. When your credit card bill arrives on the 10th, though, you're forced to face the music and make some adjustments. Love horoscope. If you're dating someone who's bad at texting, struggling to have a hard conversation with your partner, or stuck on how to make your dating app responses less cringe-worthy, the solar eclipse in Aries on the 8th brings a breakthrough for your romantic communication. It's scary to go outside your comfort zone, but you'll be so happy you did. Money horoscope. You've been so good about saving over the last year or so, but this month you have an undeniable urge to spend. The sexual tension between you and the concept of blowing all your savings on a new spring wardrobe and Sam Edelman boots is palpable. This frustration peaks around the 10th before you return to your more frugal ways. Eclipse season and Mercury retrograde have you negotiating your income, pursuing debt relief, and facing your scarcity issues in finances, as well as relationships. The solar eclipse on the 8th brings an exciting opportunity to earn more, but the boon won't last unless you receive it with confidence. Do you trust yourself to distribute wealth wisely? At the same time, you're feeling inspired to recalibrate your schedule and commit to better communication habits. The conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus on the 20th signals a culture shift in your little corner of the world. By April's end, you're taking a new route to work, choosing decaf and leaving the group chat. Love horoscope. Mercury retrograde brings strife and many miscommunications to your closest relationships. With the heavy Aries influence, everyone in your orbit is feeling hot-headed, and even your usually type B self is ready to fight. This influence can also ignite passion and the confidence to boldly flirt like you've never flirted before. Money horoscope. This month is definitely all about money for you, Pisces. The lunar eclipse in Libra on March 25th brought some financial shakeups, but now you're gathering resources and getting back on track. Mars enters your money sector on the 30th, encouraging you to end the month with a little treat or splurge. Thank you for tuning into your horoscope on Celestia Zodiac. If you enjoyed this cosmic journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our celestial forecasts. Your support keeps the stars shining bright for all. Until next time.